pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, welcome everyone to tonight's board meeting. Could we have a roll call of the board?
Randy Ray.
Present.
Tracy Edry.
Here.
Dan Ranko.
Here.
Deborah McKenzie.
Here.
James Cudell.
Here.
Mark St. Charles.
Here, we do have a quorum tonight. We can conduct business. The next item is the approval of the agenda. I just want to make one quick note is I have dispersed to the board members a revised 9C, the one on the web and in your computer did not have the exhibits and the attachments. So what you have on your desk in front of you has the attachments and exhibits. So with that, are there any additions or deletions to the agenda tonight?
Make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion, we have support, discussion on the motion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Okay, the next item is the call to the public. This will be for any agenda-related items. Is there anyone wishing to address the Township Board for an agenda-related item? Seeing no response, we will close the first call to the public. We will go on to the consent agenda. You have the approval of the August 5th, 2026 regular board meeting minutes.
I'd like to make a motion to make a correction on 91, to add the word not. It says he absolutely, no matter what the issue is or development, would, and I do believe you said not sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Okay, do you want to make a motion to just approve the minutes as amended or do it with the consent agenda, making that note?
Just making that note, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. Okay, so you're making the note that we have to correct the minutes on item number,
It's,
row 91?
yeah,
90.
92 at the end.
92, okay. Yeah, I definitely, the development would sign
There's
a
a couple times
non-disclosure.
in that paragraph it says you would.
It does?
That would
Yeah,
not.
on 90 and on 92.
Why don't we just include this within that paragraph, if you don't mind, Deb, at any place where it says would,
Yeah, okay.
we insert not, because the intent, and it was well stated that no time would this township board would not sign a non-disclosure agreement under any circumstance, and that was the intent of that whole paragraph.
Hold on a second, though. Let's think about this. There is no circumstance under which any township board member would sign.
Would,
Oh, that one
That
makes
is
sense.
proper.
Yeah.
then that is correct that way.
Right.
No matter what the issue is, or the development, would sign a non-disclosure agreement. So that is.
That one is correct. I don't know about the second one.
Yeah, that one needs to be corrected, but
He
the other one
absolutely,
is
no
correct.
matter what the issue is or development,
So,
would not, yes,
yeah.
the second one.
The second one
On
does
line
need
92.
Bottom line is this township board would never sign a non-disclosure agreement, period.
Yeah.
I think we covered that pretty
So
good.
one of them needs to be corrected for sure.
Okay,
Do we have a motion or we need a second?
well, do we want to do it as a motion just for the minutes? We can do that since we've debated it.
I think we should.
Okay, Deb made the motion. Is there support?
I'll second.
Okay, there's second. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, let's move on to the submitted bills list in the amount of $541,070.06. Any questions, clarifications, comments?
Make a motion to approve the submitted bills list in the total of $541,070.06.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have motion, we have support, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, at this time, we'll go into department head reports and requests, and what we're gonna do here, a little departure from tonight, but I'm gonna turn it over to Deputy Chief Besso and our Township Clerk, Deborah McKenzie.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
stand right around here. All right. Tonight, we're pleased to officially introduce two of our newest police officers, Officer Marvitas Dupree II and Officer Brendan Harity. We would also like to formally recognize the promotion of Andrew Evans to the rank of sergeant. Officer Dupree joins us from Chesterfield, Michigan. Officer Dupree graduated from Anchor Bay High School before attending Concordia University, where he played collegiate football on a full athletic scholarship. He later attended Washtenaw Community College, earning an Associate of Applied Science degree. Officer Dupree attended the Wayne County Regional Police Academy through Schoolcraft College. During the 17-week police academy, Officer Dupree was named class captain for weeks 5 through 8. He was then named recruit of the week during week 15. Officer Dupree finished in second place overall in firearms and completed the academy with a 3.9 GPA. Outside of schooling and the academy, a fun fact about Officer Dupree is that he can both speak and read German. Officer Harity joins us from Brighton, Michigan. Officer Harity graduated from Brighton High School before attending Western Michigan University on a baseball scholarship, where he earned a Bachelor of Science degree. Officer Harity also attended the Wayne County Regional Police Academy through Schoolcraft College with Officer Dupree. During Officer Harity's 17 weeks of the police academy, he was named Recruit of the Week during week 14, and he earned the Patrick O'Rourke Memorial Scholarship. Officer Harity completed the academy with an overall 3.8 GPA. A fun fact about Officer Harity is that he has served as a baseball instructor at the Legacy Center and played professional baseball for the United Shore Professional Baseball League in 2025. Both Officers Dupree and Harity performed exceptionally well throughout their field training and have successfully completed FTO. They both have demonstrated the professionalism, character, and the commitment we value our officers, and you will now see them serving our community on solo patrol throughout the township. Next, we recognize Sergeant Andrew Evans. Sergeant Evans began his career with our agency in April of 2015. Throughout his service, Sergeant Evans has consistently demonstrated exceptional leadership by training and mentoring new officers and cadets. His dedication to leadership has shown through the numerous instructor roles he holds, such as FTO, firearms instructor, taser instructor, radar and LiDAR instructor, to name a few. Sergeant Evans has shown an outstanding commitment to community service through his establishment of the annual Christmas Giving Tree and Adopt a Family initiatives, which have positively impacted countless families within our community. His professionalism, dedication, and commitment to excellence has been recognized through numerous commendations and awards, including being named the 2025 Officer of the Year. Through his hard work, integrity, and unwavering dedication to our department and the community we serve, Sergeant Evans has earned the rank of sergeant. We congratulate him on his well-deserved achievement and look forward to his continued leadership and success in his new role. Please join us in welcoming Officers Dupree and Harity to Green Oak Township Police Department and congratulating Sergeant Andrew Evans on his well-earned promotion. We're excited to watch each of them continue to grow and serve our community with professionalism, integrity, and dedication. You guys want to rotate so these guys?
Okay. So Andrew, if you could come up first. So you have to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I'm going to ask you to repeat your name, or say your name after I say I. So I
Andrew Evans,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of this state,
and the Constitution of this state,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of this position,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of this position,
Police Sergeant,
Police Sergeant,
in and for Green Oak Charter Township,
in and for Green Oak Charter Township,
State of Michigan,
State of Michigan,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Yep. Right there. And this one's your copy. You're all set. Thank you. Congratulations. Davis, if you could come up. Thank you. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did with Sergeant Evans. I
I, Marvitas Dupree II,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of this state,
of this state,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the position
of the position
police officer
police officer
in and for
in and for
Green Oak Charter Township,
Green Oak Charter Township,
State of Michigan,
State of Michigan,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Okay. There you go. Just do one more. That's your copy and this is mine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, hi. I ask you to raise your right hand. I
I, Brendan Harity,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of this state,
of this state,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
discharge the duties of the position
discharge the duties of the position
police officer
police officer
in and for
in and for
Green Oak Charter Township,
Green Oak Charter Township,
State of Michigan,
State of Michigan,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Now I'd like to welcome up whoever was designated to
Okay.
do the pinning. Come on up.
Just need a signature there. And then this one is yours.
Whichever way you guys
It's the nice copy. Thank you. Congratulations again.
Ouch.
Congratulations and welcome to Green Oak. Congratulations.
Welcome aboard.
Congratulations, welcome to Green Oak.
Congratulations.
Welcome aboard. Congratulations.
We see a lot of you.
Do you remember me?
My school.
Guys, we have a photo backdrop set up for your photos, if anyone wants to
Didn't bust you, did
migrate
I?
out there and snap your photos.
One of your students.
You going,
Maybe like 5,
4
10
years ago,
minutes,
yeah. You
yeah, I'll just, you want to just take a few minutes here?
if that's okay.
That's okay, we'll take a short 5-minute break.
Okay.
Okay,
Perfect. Thank you.
we'll take a short 5-minute break.
I figured if you went to Brighton High School.
At this time, we're back in open session. We will continue on with our department head reports. Deputy Chief Besso, you have anything else you'd like to add tonight?
I do not.
Okay, you occupied it pretty good then, huh? Okay, Chief Lupo, it's up to you if you have anything to bring us up to speed on.
Absolutely. Nothing quite as exciting as that, but kind of had a busy month so far in August. We've got a new fire chief on the fire department, so he's trying to get acclimated with everything going on, and Deputy Chief's been doing a wonderful job of introducing me to the call nature here in Green Oak. So busy call-wise as well. We've been up to about 1,361 calls so far this year. So we're tracking a little higher than normal on that. 55 of those have been actual fires. We've had 720 medical calls over the year, which is about 52.9%, 53% of our calls. And we're tracking right at about 24% overlapping calls where we have 2 calls occurring at the same time. So when our crew's out on one call, we've got another call that comes in while that crew's out. So other than that, we've been involved in quite a few pub ed events over the month. We had some of our personnel helping out with child seat installation at the National Night Out. We were involved at the Tiny Wieners and Cones ribbon cutting on the southeast side of town. We had the Family Fun Cookout. And we were also involved in the Legacy Kids Summer Camp, helping cool them off. And then coming up here on the 29th, we'll have our Touch a Truck where we'll be out with that as well. So we're hoping we get a bunch of people turning out and get to see our big red truck out there. So that's what I've got so far.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, with that, we do not have a treasurer's report tonight, so clerk's report.
Well, we have successfully wrapped up the primary election. Now the clerk's office is working on completing the remainder of the post-election requirements and preparing for the general election. We're doing our preliminary testing on September 22nd at 9 a.m. here at the Township. Our public accuracy test will be done at the first meeting in October 7th. I also was able to obtain the U.S. Alliance for Election Excellence grant in the award amount of $10,000. This grant will provide additional resources to support election administration, election worker training, voter communication, and other efforts to strengthen the township's election operations. And that is it.
Good, and I have a short one tonight for the supervisor's report. As some of us know in the room here, but it's so that everybody knows, the Four Lakes Drive Bridge. On Tuesday, they welded in 2 of the grade beams. Of course, we didn't find out that was going to happen until Monday morning, so that was interesting. I will thank the fire department and the police department for getting acclimated to that really fast. We know that Thursday, tomorrow, they'll be putting in the other 2 grade beams, so all 4 grade beams will be in place. The best I can say is sometime next week, date to be determined, the bridge sections come and the bridge will be installed. So as soon as I have an idea on the date, I can share that. Hopefully it's not the day before, but it is. I do understand that it is going to be difficult for Paragon Bridge to get the bridge from Lansing to here. It takes a state permit. Each section is 90 feet long, and so it requires a special state permit. State permit's only good for 3 days. So, and if you don't get it done in that 3 days, it's another couple grand to get another permit for another time. So I think it's going to be, I think, weather dependent, but then again, this year you can't never depend on the weather forecast. So as soon as I know, I will let everybody know what the plan is. But I do thank everybody for helping out with that. And a little bit of aggravation will get this job done, and it's going to look nice. So, and that is it for the supervisor's report. Okay, at this time, correspondence. We have no additional correspondence. Going to business items. First business item is 9A, the 2025-2026 audit report and acceptance of Pfeffer, Hannaford, and Polka. Good evening.
Good evening. All right, well, first of all, I'll start out with introducing us. I'm John Pfeffer, partner in the firm Pfeffer, Hannaford, and Polka. And tonight with me is Kristen Polanowski. She's in charge of, on the job at Green Oak, does a great job. And I was going to, she normally now does a lot of the presentations, but I told her that I was gonna do this one tonight, mainly because I wanted to also mention all the years of working with Mike and how much we really appreciated that. He did a great job, so. Anyway, we'll start out with, I would also like to mention about the staff here at the township. It's very important with their help and cooperation to get the audit timely done and within budget, which we're able to do. So the staff did a great job. Dawn's here tonight. We appreciate everything she's doing. She's really coming along, doing a great job. So, you know, we can't say enough about that because now we're submitting this audit timely with the state of Michigan. And that's very important. So I wanted to mention that. Also, I wanted to also mention tonight, you know, with the new clerk, Deborah McKenzie, she stepped in and has just got right up to speed, which is really good. And, you know, she brought to the township, obviously, a lot of years of experience here. And, you know, again, going forward to help with good decision-making by the board, we think that's really good for the township board, the job that she's doing and will do. I know that Trish isn't here tonight, but I did want to mention that, you know, again, when I look at it, and as if I was on the board, you know, as far as information that's important to me, and also, really, there's no accolades for any of the officials on the jobs that they do, where it's going to come from. So, you know, it can only really come from us. So anyway, Trish did a great job as treasurer. So a couple important functions there. One is timely dispersing. So when tax bills come in, very hectic, her office has to take those, every tax bill, split them up and distribute it to the schools, township, the different villages, fire, police, and do it accurately. And within 15 days, has to distribute all those funds that are collected. Very, very tough job. And Trish, you know, did it right on, right to the penny. So that's very important. And then also, as far as investing the funds. So what I like to mention here is, again, if I was on the board, how comfortable I would feel. And again, the township had over $32 million invested. And she did a great job with that, keeping it very conservative, but also earning $1.5 million for the township, which is huge to cover the budget for different things you're doing for the residents. So that is important to see where you're getting a return, and that's actually up $400,000 from the year before. So those are all important things that you're only going to hear from us because we're the ones that are get in the trenches and look at it, and you know, and let both the board and the residents know about. So, you know, you should be very happy about that. Also, the Woodhill Group, who continues to help you, they've been instrumental in giving different advice and helping you, and I can't say enough about that they've helped. So with all those things together, what that does is it makes the township sounder. It makes it so that, okay, we got good financial recording. When you're trying to make decisions here, important decisions for the township, you have good information, and that's very important. So all those things come together, and then what that results in is our opinion, which is unmodified, which is the highest level of opinion that could be issued. So what happens there is very important. State of Michigan, hopefully after tonight, you're going to approve it. We can send it to the state. They get this. They're going to look at it right away. They want it for two reasons. One is state share revenues. So you do have graphs there. You don't have to dig into it, but the one graph that shows where the revenues of the township come from. So last year, for instance, in the general fund, I think the revenues were over $5.1 million. 43% of that comes from state share revenues. Taxes are 35%, they're much less. Because as we know, a substantial portion of the taxes go to the schools. But the the modified opinion is very important to them for the continue the state share revenues. So with that, and then should you need to go up for bonding, it's very important for that, because they see this good opinion, good financial condition, you know. And lastly to that is you were able to add to your fund balance in general fund by also providing, and then also providing services to the residents of the township. So very strong financially. On another note, the township actually has a defined benefit pension plan, and you continually get that more sound by making contributions to it. And actually, it's over 77% funded, which is really on the high side for most governmental units. So that's in great shape too. So overall, you know, our job is to give an opinion on your financials, and I'm also kind of giving an update on your financial condition, which is important too. Again, if I was on the board, I'd want to know that. And with that, I just open up for questions if you have any, and then if you could approve the audit report tonight.
Anybody have any questions? One thing just I want to add, John, I've been doing this for 25 years, well, actually longer than that, 30 years as trustee. And some of them years, when it came time to the audit, was a little bit painful. I think we all can agree. It was difficult to get through. I think the fairest way to say it is, with changes in our staff over the years, I think it's growing, we've evolved. But also, one of the things that I find really refreshing is your staff. And, you know, as we approach the audit, we get a list of things, each one of us, or at least I do. I get to go through the assets. It's a nice long list, you gotta figure it out. But your staff does a great job, and it makes it so much easier that when we hit the audit this year, quite frankly, I didn't even know we were doing the audit at the time. It made it very easy. So it's a thank you back, because it makes your job, our job, and back and forth much easier.
Thank you.
Any comments, questions?
Great job, guys.
Yep. Well, a motion would be in order to accept the audit report and request Pfeffer, Hannaford, and Polka to forward it on to the state of Michigan.
So moved.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion and we have support. On this one, I'll do a roll call.
Dan Pedro.
Yes.
Randy Ray.
Yes.
Dan Rico.
Yes.
Tracy Edry.
Yes?
Deborah Lindsay.
Yes.
Mark St.
Yes, motion passed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you both. Okay, with that, now I've got my novel I can read. Okay, with that, next item is the resignation and appointment to the Planning Commission. I have received a notice from Audrey Byer informing the township of her resignation from the Planning Commission due to her relocation outside of Green Oak Charter Township. I would like to thank Audrey for her dedicated service to the township and her contributions to the Planning Commission. I am recommending the appointment of Michael H. Sedlak to fill the remainder of Ms. Breyer's term, which expires on December 31st, 2027. And I don't normally do this, but I wanted to go into this a little bit more. Mr. Sedlak who previously served as the Township Board's representative to the Planning Commission, and has been actively involved in many of the township's significant ongoing planning and development projects, including Timberview, Dove Lake, Legacy Park Residential, and the current Frog Lake development. And also, I didn't put in there, but also the park development on Maltby Road. His familiarity with the township's planning process, zoning issues, and ongoing development projects will allow him to contribute immediately and effectively to the commission. Based on his experience and knowledge, township planning efforts, I believe Mr. Sedlak will be a valuable addition to the Planning Commission, and I respectfully recommend his appointment.
I love this.
Yep, it's great.
It'll be great.
Nice, very nice.
Couldn't have a better person for it.
I need a motion.
Need a motion, okay.
Need a motion
I'll
approved
make
by...
a motion to appoint Michael Sedlak to the Planning Commission.
For the unexpired term of Audrey Byer.
Audrey. and to the expired term of Audrey Bayer. Beyer.
B-E-Y-E-R. B-E-Y-E-R.
Support.
Okay, we have motion, we have support, discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Okay, the next item is the First Amendment to the conditional rezoning agreement. Does somebody want to come forward and just give us a 5-minute on what it is? For Bill, this is going to be 10 minutes.
I'll take one, and it's nice to be here. It's been a minute. My name's Bill Anderson. I'm with Atwell. We're the original surveyors, engineers, and planners for the park of Green Oak, luxury apartment deal off Maltby Road. With me is Brian Wenzel. He's actually going to be the owner and developer. So we got the guy who you can grill any special questions to. Yeah, it was approved in 2021. We worked on it with this group and your planning commission. It's 230 luxury rental units in 23 buildings. It's got a nice clubhouse and pool. We went through a lot of work with Mr. Sedlak and others. We did some preservation on the west and the south side. We're not changing anything on the layout and all the history of it. Same building, same layout, everything. We have a conditional rezoning agreement in place. What we're looking to do is just have that amended for a couple reasons. One is we have a new developer entity engaged, so we want to update that. And then we're also want to develop a utility services agreement and make sure everyone's protected in that regard. And then our intention is to finish up the final engineering on the project. Everything's done. We actually did the engineering and had one set of reviews probably 6-9 months ago. So we just want to finish up the project and build it per the original approval. So we're here tonight to just request the amendment that's in front of you. It was drafted between our council and yours, and I think everybody's in agreement with it. But if you had any questions for us, we're certainly here to answer any you may have.
Yeah, from my perspective, the utility agreement portion of this, I think, is critical because I think we all know to provide water, there's certain hoops that the water authority has to go through to be able to provide those services. So having a timing and an agreement on the timing is going to be critical.
Yeah.
From the sanitary sewer side of it, we have initiated the design study for the third SBR, so that's ongoing. But it's important that we do have the utility agreement because in today's climate or society, ordering parts, getting the supplies, nobody knows. And so that's, you're right, having an agreement that protects both sides is important. So your goal is when you decide to turn the spigot on for water, you've got water. Well, you know what, you can send stuff to us, so to have that ability, we want to be on the same page.
100%.
So, anybody have any agreement or comments on the agreement?
I was anxious when we passed it way back when, and I'm anxious to see it starting
Yeah,
again.
we're excited. Us too. Supervisor, I assume the utility agreement would come back to this board, right? So we would be, or is that administrative? I don't know, maybe.
With respect to which?
It's a component of this development. Will
The
be
utility
service-
agreement would
yes.
be yes, it would come back to the board.
Yeah. It's good.
And I think,
Very good.
I think it would be prudent to have the entire board on that, so yes.
Agreed.
So that has a 90-day clock, so it starts if we enter this tonight,
We'll get
we
going
sign
on
it
it.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
I think that's the 90-day clock, so.
Understood.
And I did put in my agenda sheet item, I think I believe resetting the 2-year clock is reasonable, given the change in the developer and the amount of time that's passed since the original conditional rezoning was approved. So I think the 2-year clock is good.
Thank you.
I certainly hope that we, 2 years from now, aren't trying to figure out if we need another 2-year clock, so.
You are saying the same thing I've been saying.
Okay, good, we're on the same page then.
Yes, we are.
Are you looking for a motion?
I'm looking for a direction.
I'll make a motion to support the First Amendment to the conditional rezoning agreement, to direct the supervisor and clerk to execute the First Amendment to the agreement substituting Victor Development LLC for Green Oak Development LLC, and the addition of the utility agreement wording.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion, we have support. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
David Kendall,
Yes.
Deborah McKenzie,
Yes.
Dan Linko,
Yes.
Greg Gadry,
Yes.
Randy Gray,
Yes.
Mark Pinterro.
Yes, motion passes. Okay, so Deborah will have this, she'll have the original. We'll get it signed tomorrow, we'll get it to you so you guys can sign it and get it recorded.
Excellent,
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Look forward to the next 90 days.
I'm looking forward to when you start building. How's that?
That's really the end
That's
game.
the end game.
I want them trees cut down around the cemetery.
It's on the plan, folks.
All right, any discussion items tonight? I've been looking, I've been waiting for that to clear out so we could open up Maltby Cemetery, you know, with the trees all going over, to open it up a little bit, so. All right, committee reports. Anybody have any committee reports? Seeing none? Executive session? None needed tonight, so we'll open the last call to the public. Anyone wishing to address the township board, the last call to the public? Seeing none, we'll close the call to the public and we stand adjourned.